Hello and welcome to the FSF Podcast Live Edition. Hey guys, it's Tim from the FSF Podcast. Just briefly jumping on here without Nick, without Kathleen, or producer John. Although you'll see them all tomorrow night in our Star Wars RPG. You'll also see Ben Riley, the Hardy Healer from TikTok. You'll see Casey from the Scene Snobs, and of course Sam from Growing Up Skywalker. They'll all join in with us for that. But today what I want to do is just take a couple minutes of your time just to talk about what's going on with the FSF podcast. Kind of an update for you, because tomorrow, the 13th of March, we start our Patreon page. So we've been kind of talking about this for the last couple weeks. What's coming, what might be coming, what you guys could have access to, all those different things. So what I want to do is just kind of go through a quick slide presentation, because really, who doesn't love slide presentations, right? But anyway, just a quick slide presentation to talk about some of the things that are coming on the show, things that you guys will have access to, and what you can look forward to with an upcoming Patreon page from the FSF podcast. So, like I said, it comes tomorrow. There are 3 different levels. There's a pod 1, which is $3. Pod 2 is $10. And there's a VIP pod for $25. So that's just kind of the quick overview. But let's kind of break these down individually. Kind of a PowerPoint presentation, John. I mean, almost, but not really. But, you know, close enough. So, yeah. The most important thing is throughout all of this, we want to make sure that you're coming on to share some laughs with us and you're enjoying what's going on. But let's break these down one by one. So for $3, we are thrilled if you choose the $3 level. Anything that you do to help support our page only helps us to be able to continue to make content and put things out there for you. So at the $3 level, what do you get? Well, you get access to the shows early. Hello, Jason Taylor. And then also what we call the monthly AMA, which is an Ask Me Anything. It's going to be a Patreon live, only on Patreon, and you guys will be able to come in, talk with us, ask us questions. You know, what's our favorite superhero? What's our favorite version of spaghetti or whatever? You know, whatever floats your boat. You'll be able to. That's why it's called an Ask Me Anything. And so you guys will be able to do that. And by early access, you'll get audio access to the show a couple days earlier than everybody else, strictly because you are a Patreon subscriber. So the Friday episodes is what you'll have early access to, because we can't give you early access to the live show because it's live, and that just kind of defeats the purpose. Anyway, if this was part of the Patreon page already, this would be part of Pod 2, because that would have just gone onto a blooper reel, because that's what you get in Pod 2 for $10. Not only do you get the early access, but you get a monthly AMA, and you get some yearly sticker packs. So we've been signed up with a company called Big Boy Graphics. Our good friend Justin, who has some really cool, super nerdy sticker packs. And on the anniversary of your signing up, we're going to send you 2, actually. Once when you sign up for the $10, because you'll have to give us your address to do this. But we will ship you a really cool sticker pack. It'll be Star Wars stickers, Star Trek stickers, Marvel stickers, some FSF stickers, and a whole bunch of other different things. So just some really cool sticker packs. But we'll ship those off to you. That's part of your $10. And then every year on the anniversary of your signing up, we will send you another sticker pack with just random different stuff in it. It's just really cool. And there's some exclusive content that's coming in the $10 section. We'll get to that in just a second. And what I just did a moment ago, that would have definitely shown up on a blooper reel. And yes, it is definitely defined anything. Let's see, anything that you want to know about us that we're comfortable in asking. So if there's a question that Nick's not comfortable in answering, or Kathleen's not comfortable in answering, they wouldn't have to answer it. But for the most part, anything. So, and cool. Jason, we would love to have you as a supporter, of course. Jason, by the way, is the host of the Three Geeks podcast, which If you guys haven't checked out the Three Geeks podcast by now, please go check out the Three Geeks podcast. Very good friends of ours. We love working with them. And yeah, they're really super cool guys. All right, so here's one of those things that's exclusive content. This is going to be a bi-weekly release. So every other week, we're releasing a new episode, and we are reviewing the Stargate universe. We're starting with the movie, going into SG-1. We'll be going to Atlantis, Universe, all the different movies and things. There's a few things that Nick says we need to skip, but yeah. And Kathleen's just excited because she knows that there's Jason Momoa somewhere along the line, and she gets to watch Momoa on screen. So that's really what she's holding out for. But this is one of the things that we're going to be doing. So we're going to talk about the movie. We're going to review the movie. We're going to talk about it, give it a rating, all those different things, the things that we find funny, strange, interesting about the movie. And then that same process, that same premise will go from the movie over to the TV shows as well. And so that starts tomorrow. The first episode will be available for you to be able to watch exclusively on Patreon in the morning. Where do you sign up? Well, Kathleen, you don't get to sign up. Well, you can sign up if you want to pay yourself. That's fine. But I'll add a link for the Patreon tomorrow morning once we have it, because it's not a published page yet. We didn't want to rush that too much. And yes, the Three Geeks podcast is awesome, John. Absolutely. Not as cool. Well, I don't know. I think they're pretty cool. And yes, she is holding out for Momoa. I'm not even going to say anything about that one, John. We're just going to leave that one alone. But anyway, yes, this is a Patreon exclusive, the FSF Stargate reviews. We're very excited about this. We've been having a lot of fun doing it. We're a few episodes in. Like I said, this will come out every other week. So the first episode comes out tomorrow on the 13th. The second episode will come on March 27th. And then the intention is that once we get enough in the backlog for the Stargate reviews, then we'll start releasing them weekly. But to start off, it's going to be a bi-weekly release. So then there's the $25, the VIP pod. So what do you get with the $25? If that's what you're going to pay, here's what you get. So you get everything that we've already talked about. You get the early access. You get part of the monthly AMAs. You get the yearly sticker packs. You get the exclusive content. You get all the blooper reels and behind the scenes footage and all that cool bonus content that we've been talking about. And there's something like that's called the exclusive loyalty merch. And yes, John, I am sure there are definitely bloopers coming out of those FSF review episodes. I think most of them are probably from me, and so that's fine. And so, yeah, so what's all included in the exclusive loyalty merch? Well, each year through the merch program that's a part of Patreon, we're going to release one exclusive piece of artwork that you can get in one of a couple different ways. So here's how it works. At 3 months, you get a sticker version for free because you are a $25 a month subscriber. At 6 months, you get a coffee mug. At 9 months, you get that same artwork on t-shirt. At 12 months, it's on a long sleeve. And then next year, on the anniversary of this restarting, of us starting the page, so March 13th, 2024, there will be new artwork released, and then you'll be able to get that. So each year and every year, there will be different artwork, and the only way that you get to have that exclusive artwork, that exclusive merch, is by being a $25 VIP member. And so it's our way. We work this out with Patreon. It's a service that they offer, and we worked it out so that we could make sure that you guys, if you're in the $25 a month group, that you're getting something cool and tangible for everything that you're doing, not just stickers and, all the other things, but you're getting some really cool merch as well. Some nice t-shirts and a nice long sleeve t-shirt. And looks like to be a really nice coffee mug. So we're very, very excited about this. So as I mentioned, this all starts tomorrow morning on Patreon. I'll be dropping the links on Twitter. We'll drop it on our Funny Science Fiction Facebook group, which is at about 210,000, almost 211,000 members right now. And so if you haven't joined our Funny Science Fiction Facebook group, please do so. You guys are missing out on some really killer memes and some fun science fiction stuff. Therefore, the name Funny Science Fiction. But then also, we'll put that out on our Facebook page for the podcast and everything else. But more than anything, we want to thank everyone for their support so far. You guys have been amazing, and we just can't thank you enough. So, yes, it is. But it's not our faces so much as it's caricatures of our faces, but it's fine. You'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Forget about it. It'll be fine. But again, thank you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. We really appreciate, the likes, the subscriptions to our YouTube page. We appreciate, just all the listens and everything that you guys have been doing for us. And yes, we need to I need to find that video, and we're going to take a still shot of it. And Geisha Nick is going on to some piece of artwork somewhere, because I need to have that video. So anyway, all right. I don't know what Kathleen's thinking, and that actually scares me. All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys all being here. And like I said, Patreon goes live tomorrow. We look forward to you guys signing up and us being able to put out content for you guys to be able to enjoy, laugh at, have some fun with. And don't forget to share the Patreon page with your friends and tell them how cool we are and why they should be signing up. Well, on that note, goodbye.
On behalf of the rest of the hosts of the FSF podcast, we want to thank you for listening to this episode. If you'd like to be a guest on a future episode, please contact us by means of Twitter or Instagram using the handle @FSFpodcast, or go to www.fsfpodcast.com and click on the contact link. Thanks again, and hope you enjoyed the episode.